The Secret of Personal Training. A Fitness Trainer's Handbook to Abundance Through the Law of Attraction. Published by Gatekeeper Press. Copyright 2021 by Denis Ark. All rights reserved. Neither this book nor any parts within it may be sold or reproduced in any form or by any electronic or mechanical means, including information storage and retrieval systems, without permission in writing from the author. The Secret of Personal Training. Chapter 9. A Positive Environment. Many personal trainers are aware that a dynamic environment invigorates the spirit of both the trainer and the client, which plays an important role in the success of both. The first day a customer walks into your gym, their eyes behold what the place embodies. Their heart feels the energy vibrations, which either seductively whisper to them that the facility holds the power to help them transform into the image they seek, or altogether repel them from joining you. The people, their attitudes, the equipment, and imagery within your facility all tell a story revealing the gym owner's or trainer's persona. In essence, the environment is an extension of you. When you meet with your client, they have their expectations and you have yours. The reality of the situation is that the outcome is somewhere down the middle, where both expectations meet. The environment is a major key that helps all expectations become a reality. If we possess the need to accumulate more, then we must concentrate on developing a positive environment for our clients. If your present environment isn't satisfying, fulfilling, or suitable for your talents and needs, you have a huge decision to make about whether to stay or move on to a new facility. We are the music makers. As a trainer, you imbue your client with the hope and faith that they can transform into anything they desire. You can teach them to become a sculptor, but they essentially have to mold themselves. Your client has to rebuild themselves into who or what they want to become. It's best if you paint a clear picture for them that's authentic and honest, because those who acquire change must be honest with themselves to utilize the full benefit of your services. Your predominant mental attitude dictates the effort you put into your client, which drives their results. Fortunately, under your guidance, they can rebuild themselves regardless of their past habits. A good trainer can help them remold their clay, enabling them to develop a better body, health, and even success in their careers. Your clients are subconsciously recording you. They retain everything you say or teach them and store the information in their subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is responsible for their habits, good or bad. Its operation includes everything they learn from their environment. All things being equal, our environment becomes their environment. They become an extension of us. Clients may stay a session, a week, a month, a season, a year, or even a decade. Regardless of how long they're with us, it's our job to take them as far as they need to go. We may never abandon them. Undying loyalty is honorable, and if they give it to us, it would be wise to give it back to them. A strong bond is one they could come back to at any time, and it can help them at any point in their lives. There were many times that I hadn't seen or heard from clients in years, but when the time was right for them, they came back to me, and I welcomed them with a full embrace. If you make your intentions known through honesty, integrity, and mutual benefit, there's always the chance that they may come back to you at a future time. Sometimes clients may find the environment or trainer isn't right for them anymore. This feeling could mean so many things. Whatever it is, they may want to leave, and that's their choice. However, don't create bad blood due to their decision. Through networking with other trainers, You may be able to recommend them to a friend who might be a better fit without burning any bridges. In return, your friend might send clients your way as well. If you're an excellent trainer who explains your methods well and makes your clients better, meaning stronger, then they will most likely stick with you. As long as you provide a positive and constructive experience that helps them grow in the right direction, you've done all that you can do. However, ensure that you don't project discouraging mannerisms or characteristics that make them feel uncomfortable or unwelcome. You always want clients to leave feeling better than when they first walked in. A good environment begins with a strong foundation. As a trainer, it's essential to provide an environment suitable for training and use methods that build a proper foundation for success within your client. A foundation is everything necessary for their development and the structure for the type of success they will experience. The environment encourages the habits, comfort, and security for customers to be themselves without judgment. In this manner, they can develop discipline patterns beneficial for better results. The potential to develop and draw out their strengths depends on your ability to help unfold them. Weightlifting, for example, helps to create and recreate the mind and body so it's ready to express the strength needed at any moment. Unfortunately, unfavorable circumstances in your client's personal or business life can impact their training. No matter what, be patient with them. It's always best to give your client a fair chance by having patience and giving them time to cultivate themselves. If you haven't built the proper foundation of discipline and expectation, then they'll never get anywhere, but never give up on them. Always hold in your mind the original purpose. Your job is to provide customers with the proper foundation, expectation, direction, and tools necessary to help them become their best version of themselves. Without discipline, everything they experience in life will be chaotic. Hopefully you already know that discipline makes you a master trainer. Your internal power backs your knowledge. With these methods, you cannot fail to elevate your clients to the next level. If you aren't engaged in teaching them the right way to become better, they will get their education elsewhere. Sometimes your other clients can help you get your message across subtly and reassuringly to help them stay positive and determined. The Culture Club. A successful gym culture consists of making use of people and their skills. Some people are extremely determined to reach their goals. Others just take up space but have a great energy about them with positive attitudes. Regardless, everyone is useful in creating a winning culture. The gym culture forces customers to adapt to the influences of their environment. CrossFit gyms are a great example of this adaptation. Most CrossFitters develop a cult-like mentality portraying similar thought habits and matching socks. Most of the time, such an environment is more potent than an individual's mindset. New clients will quickly take on the nature of their environmental influences unless their thoughts are more stubborn than their environment's impact. I've always made it a habit to introduce all of my clients to each other, so they become personable and courteous by greeting each other upon arrival. Besides, it makes them feel welcome and a part of something bigger than a cold franchise where no one even looks at you when you walk in the door. By nature, each gym's culture forces customers to adjust to the climate of their surroundings. Some environments are creative with a ton of different trainers, equipment options, and training methods to choose from. Meanwhile, others are competitive, pitting their clients against each other. Everyone has their idea of what environment best suits their needs. In some cases, the customers and trainers align with the gym's culture and become carbon copies of each other, such as CrossFit. Other cultures aren't concerned with cloning and focus more on competition or driving sales. Whether creative or competitive, neither could survive in each other's environment because culture varies from gym to gym. It's almost impossible to adjust one gym to all of the customs of another. People are different. Some require distinct forms of stimulation. This comparison isn't to say that any gym is better than any other. An opinion on any other gym culture or style is irrelevant. What is relevant is the authenticity of your intentions. The true purpose comes from within you, and your mission must be to help others become better, stronger. A gym's culture sets up a definite rhythm of habit for each individual in that environment. Therefore, all customers within a particular gym are forced to conform to it. If the conformity brings internal conflict to that individual, then the environment must change. Some people can acclimate to any surrounding, yet others couldn't survive or flourish in a particular environment. If you've ever been to a gym where you can't stand the arrogant, unfriendly, or unclean people who work out there, you'll understand my point. Gym etiquette. Every gym has definite routines particular to their setting to which everyone within must conform. The same way nature clothes animals to suit their environment for survival, this applies to trainers who desire to help their clients become better and stronger versions of themselves while adapting to their gym's culture. Personal trainers have the power to establish their own methodology to succeed in helping their clients achieve their goals. It's best that trainers exercise their independent thought and critical thinking before the gym's established rhythm has forced the destructive influences and habits upon them. I am merely stating that every gym has a discernible culture, and all forms of culture may become permanent within each trainer in time. Each trainer has his or her ways of thinking which have become permanent over time, meaning their predominant mental attitude. Although one trainer's cognitive paradigm is full of optimism and creativity, another's can easily be pessimistic and competitive. A gym's culture is capable of being both positive and negative. It may drag trainers down to unenthusiastic compliance through the loss of privilege to freely express their talents or individual thoughts. Other cultures may help trainers rise to great heights of success through free use of their skills and thoughts. It all depends on how an individual relates to the culture of their environment. The general manager sets the tone for a gym's culture. The overall environment is difficult to control because of multiple personalities and a revolving door of trainers. Ingrained customs become the only way to do things. We've all heard the expression, "it is what it is," but everyone can choose to either acclimate or leave the gym. To effectively execute our training, we need to pinpoint the following questions. Number 1, how do we make our environment more competent, adequate, and useful to fulfill our needs? Number 2, how do we use our environment to enhance our performance to be more, get more, and advance into higher positions that are more prominent and pay better? If you can keep your purpose at the forefront of your life both night and day, regardless of gym culture or environment, you'll advance toward achieving it. You can use everything to benefit your advancement. Even if you don't have the resources or capital now, you can learn, practice, and progress. In time, you will improve and fully develop your abilities and skills as you go along. If your current environment limits you from utilizing your full potential or making as much money as you want, don't worry, because natural laws are always on your side. No one and nothing can stop the power of natural laws from working for you. Nothing can hinder your advancement if you make full use of your present situation and become the best you can possibly be at this given time. Progression isn't accomplished by becoming competitive. It's procured through the unfoldment of your creativity. By law, we advance only by making full use of and mastering our current environment. The efficacy of our partnership with natural laws will always produce your desired results. Suppose that you're limited in knowledge or lack the skill set to express yourself the way you want. If you keep operating in a certain way, take your time and master your craft, you'll obtain the ability to rise higher than you are at the moment. We can become masters of our environment or present situation and advance towards more abundance when we become proficient in helping our clients succeed. Sometimes, gyms are hell-bent on overtraining their staff, which is some bigwig's idea of increasing productivity. To learn more skills doesn't necessarily mean that you can do more or be more. After mastering what you know, if you want to progress and advance towards a higher skill set, you can learn more, develop further, and deliver the new skills with time and patience. For our environment to be efficient, we must make all of our thoughts and actions constructive to creating harmonious conditions, especially those focused on advancement. Others who are skilled make you better. And when you become outstanding, you will help make others better. This growth is the concept of providing service with a feeling of profound gratitude, which is the real efficacy of a constructive environment. Suppose you keep your grateful mind focused and optimistic. In that case, your environment becomes more positive and not as destructive, especially since pessimism consistently tries to penetrate and influence your thoughts in the direction of self-destruction. We become key contributors to our team, the gym's culture, and the overall environment through personal service. The more indispensable you become to your clients, your teammates, and your bosses, the more you can fix your returns and get whatever payments you want from life. We create our lives, careers, and personal training journey through the service we render to others. The quality and quantity of our actions, work ethic, and mental attitude dictate our rewards. No personal trainer can ever achieve long-term success if he or she is out of tune with the gym's culture or the environment, because these are the driving forces we first need to master that provide us with the power to succeed, or at least advance. As time elapses, we learn more, then evolve. Over time, we should see stupendous personal training developments, business-related, innovative design in brick-and-mortar facilities, social media, and other online digital enhancements, new abilities, or different training methods. We may all succeed. However, competition shouldn't be the only outlet for creativity. Competition is exploiting fitness as a whole and creating undisciplined trainers stuck in infancy and immature ignorance. Most social media gurus feel the need to prostitute themselves for likes and followers, which is misleading and unnecessary. Every day, hold in your mind the thought of advancement, improving your technique, and slowly build the quiet confidence that you're progressing toward the best version of yourself. This faith backs all of your thoughts, words, and actions. Avoid the competitive spirit, because there is no competition. There's only you, and you make the environment special for your client. In the end, it's their place, not yours. Remember, without them, you are nothing.